This is Gig Lane and I'm here to talk to Bury's latest recruit, Nigel Jemson. So Nigel, you played at quite a few clubs throughout the course of your career. How are you finding life at Bury?
Yeah, great. I've been here for 3 weeks now and getting to know the lads a bit more, day by day and enjoying it.
What's your impression of the club as a place to work?
Yeah, nice and friendly. Obviously it's not a big, massive club, but it's nice and compact, friendly. The manager's been great with me, I'm thoroughly enjoying it at the moment.
But when you played at places like Forest and Sheffield Wednesday, is it a bit of a culture shock to come to, shall we say, a more homely surrounding like this?
Not really, because obviously I'm from Preston anyway, so I started there and I've been to other clubs where they're similar stature and everything, but I'm loving it and I just wish we could progress up the league a bit more.
Well, you know that it's going to be a struggle between now and the end of the season. Hopefully you will survive, but the fact that you knew it was going to be a struggle, did you have to think a bit before you decided to take the plunge and come to Gig?
Yeah, obviously I was down at Oxford and in the team there, and my contract was due to expire in the summer. So there's always a doubt in your mind whether to hang on or move on. And I sat down with my wife and we both felt it was the right move for me.
Tell me about goal scoring, because that's what they brought you in to do. And they've not been scoring goals for fun exactly, have they? Is that a little bit daunting when nobody's been scoring goals and all of a sudden it's your job?
No, not really. I love scoring. I've just had a successful spell at Oxford where I scored 33 goals in 18 months. But, you've been watching the games. We create chances. It was just a case of, the ball's not being running, for us, or, we've had a bit of bad luck being into the post, bar, whatever. So it's just really, turn the corner and hopefully the goals are going, not just by myself, but, from other people.
What's your gut feeling about working with Tony Ellis? Because they always say that good striking partnerships, there's a chemistry there. Do you sense that might be happening?
Yeah, I think, obviously Tony didn't play the Stoke game and it wasn't one of our better performances, obviously. Since I played up front with Tony at Bury, I think we've linked quite well, really. He's managed to get a couple of goals, which is great for him. And but I've known Tony since I was at, when I was at Preston, so it's not as if I'm going into a new partnership.
Do you believe that chemistry thing, or is that just paper baloney?
No, I believe in it. I think it's really important if you can form a good understanding together. Not just on the pitch, but off it as well. And we got on great.
You're 28 now, so you've had 10 years in football?
12.
At senior level.
Well, maybe
split the difference, call it 11.
I made my debut at 16, so it's 12 years.
Right, 12 years in football. Are you still very ambitious?
Absolutely, yeah. Obviously I want to play as high as I can. It'd be great if Bury can get promoted or be a top first division club, and I want to play at the highest level, and I'll obviously keep that ambition until I pack up the game.
28, by most people's standards, that's still very young. As a professional footballer, 30 is on the horizon. Are you aware now that how lucky you are to play football and that it doesn't last forever?
Well, obviously when you start out playing football, it's not a long-lasting career. Nowadays, you tend to see more people playing longer now. Obviously a few years ago, if you got to 35, you'd had a good career in the game. I'm not looking that too far ahead, to be honest. Obviously no one looks forward to being 30, and I've still got a couple of years there. But no, I just want to play as long as I can, and obviously I love the training and love the games. I love the banter that's in football.
Are you one of these people, Nigel, who'll play till your legs drop off? Will we find you playing in the Preston Sunday Methodist League at centre-back when you're 48?
No, absolutely not. I think when I stop playing professionally, I think that'll be my days. I don't think I could handle being kicked around when I'm getting on 38, 40. So now I think I'll pack up that and concentrate on something else.
And you recently got married. Does that make a big difference when you're a pro footballer?
Yeah, obviously it's nice to go home to and talk about other things apart from football, and just the pressure from the games and stuff like that. You can go home and just relax, and I've got a dog as well, so that takes a lot of my time away. So yeah, it's nice, and it made a big difference for me.
So what is your idea of fun when you get away from the game then?
Well, obviously after training or after games, whatever. I love my golf, but just going out, having a few drinks, going out for meals, taking the dogs for a walk, just general things like that, really.
What about the future? When your playing days are over, are you intending to stay in the game?
It's like I said before, I've not really thought that far ahead as such yet. But I mean, yeah, I think I'd like to stay in the game. You know, in some, you know, whether it's scouting or coaching. I mean, I don't really know at the moment. It's something obviously I'm going to have to start looking into. But you know, I think at 28, you know, I've got a few more years left in me. Yeah.
Well, let's hope so. But it's interesting there because you picked the two words, scout and coach. The one you didn't go for was manager.
Yeah. I mean, at this moment in time, me being a manager, I don't think that'd be suiting me at the moment. You know, I mean, maybe the coaching side, I'd like to do. I think.
When you look back on your career, I know that you've still got a lot of football to play, but when you look back on what you've done in the 12 years that you've had so far, are there any particular highlights you'd pick out and say that was a bit special?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I always go back to the League Cup final when I was at Forest in 1990, which was obviously special to me. You know, and then obviously the year after being left out of the FA Cup final was a big blow. But yeah, I mean, I've got some very good memories. You know, I'm fortunate that you know, I've had the chance to play at Wembley and stuff, and you know, I've had some great times.
Any regrets?
It's easy saying that after the event, but I mean, I think, you know, things didn't really work out. Famously at Sheffield Wednesday, you know, I had a bad car crash and things like that. But you know, I wish I'd probably stuck out a bit longer at Forest. And you know, obviously I see all my mates there, Mark Crossley, and you know, people like Warney and Steve Chettle who are still there. You know, and you think that could still be me. But I mean, you know, you don't really know, do you?
On Sunday morning, do you look for all the results of all your previous clubs?
Yeah, I mean, my first look out is always, you know, to Forest, see how they've gone on. But yeah, I mean, I tend to look at you know, Sheffield Wednesday, Oxford's results, things like that. But I don't tend to look so much at Preston's result.
Nigel, great to talk to you. I hope it
Thanks
works
very
out well
much.
for you at Bury.
Thank you very much. Cheers.